Trends are everywhere, from our clothes to our phones, and even how we think. But is following them necessary? In today's world, trends shape our lives more than we might realize. From fashion and gadgets to the latest social media crazes, it feels like there's a trend for everything. But are we following them because we want to, or because we feel like we must? In this video, we'll explore why we follow trends, who truly benefits from them, and most importantly, whether following trends is something we need, or if it's okay to go our own way. So let's dive in. Is it truly necessary to follow trends, or is there a better way to make choices that reflect who we really are? Is it necessary to follow trends? In a world where trends constantly shift, is it necessary to pay attention to them? Trends impact our choices in everything from fashion to technology and social media, making them hard to ignore. But do we need to follow them, or is it better to carve out our paths? Why do we follow trends? One reason we follow trends is a natural desire to belong. Humans are social beings, and following trends can be a way to feel included. We often don't want to feel left out or outdated, and trends can serve to connect with others. Think about it, whether it's wearing a popular style, buying the latest smartphone, or even watching a viral series. Being part of a trend can make us feel part of a larger group. But trends also go beyond social belonging. Sometimes they offer a chance for self-expression, reflecting our emotions, desires, and personalities. Wearing bright colors or experimenting with daring tech gadgets may help us stand out or express who we are. Additionally, trends gain traction because of accessibility. Trending products and ideas are often widely available, making it easier for people to adopt them quickly. This availability can create a domino effect. One person tries a trend, and then others want to try it too. How advertising fuels trends. Advertising strongly influences our perception of trends. Through ads, brands portray certain products or lifestyles as desirable, making us feel like we need them to be relevant. Advertisements are everywhere, from social media feeds to billboards and video ads, subtly urging us to consume more. But is this constant exposure healthy? Some ads play on our emotions, making us think we'll feel happier or more complete if we buy a certain product. For instance, how often have we seen ads that link happiness or confidence with buying new clothes, a flashy car, or a specific brand of makeup? Advertising also encourages a cycle of consumption. It can push people to save less, borrow more, and work harder just to keep up with the latest trends. But we have a choice. Rather than letting ads influence us, we can ask ourselves if we need what's being sold. How can we avoid blindly following trends? To avoid falling into the trap of blindly following trends, it helps to remember that most trends are short-lived. While some trends come and go within months, others may last a bit longer, but very few are timeless. One of the biggest risks in constantly following trends is losing sight of our own identity. If we're always trying to match what's popular, we might forget what we genuinely like. Following every trend can be like wearing a mask that reflects what's in rather than who we truly are. If we prioritize self-care and stay true to our values, we can make choices that feel right for us rather than those influenced by temporary fads. At the end of the day, trends may be popular, but they are often shallow and lack true meaning. Instead, think about what makes you feel good. Ask yourself if a trend adds value to your life. By doing this, you're staying grounded in your own identity, rather than being swayed by external pressures. Who benefits from trends? It's worth asking who benefits from trends. Often, trends are driven by businesses and investors looking to increase sales. Trend traders, marketers, and investors make profits by analyzing and promoting trends, encouraging people to buy into them. This benefits companies and advertisers, but it's important to remember that it doesn't necessarily benefit us as consumers. Sometimes, companies even create trends intentionally. For example, fast fashion brands introduce new clothing styles each season, creating a sense of urgency to buy the latest pieces. By understanding the cycle, we can make more informed choices and avoid feeling pressured to buy things we don't need. While trend analysis can sometimes lead to successful business outcomes, it can also fail. Predicting what will be popular isn't easy, and sometimes trends fade quickly, leaving companies and consumers with products that are no longer in demand. Why and how do trends arise? So, why do trends come about in the first place? Culture is a big influence on trends. What we see in movies, music, and art often impacts the way we dress, talk, and behave. For instance, the popularity of retro styles can be traced back to nostalgia in culture as people look back to past eras for inspiration. Technology is another huge factor. New tech, like smartphones or wearable devices, often starts trends that affect our daily lives. Think about how social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok create trends with hashtags, challenges, and influencers who shape what's cool. The influence of social media can't be ignored. Influencers, celebrities, and online stores have a big hand in shaping trends as they have direct access to millions of followers. When a celebrity endorses a product or a style, people are likely to adopt it. Can trends be harmful? While trends can be fun and help us feel connected, they also come with potential downsides. Constantly following trends can lead to feelings of inadequacy as people compare themselves to others who seem to always have the latest and greatest. Social media can amplify this feeling, making us feel like we're never enough if we're not up to date. Moreover, some trends contribute to environmental harm. Fast fashion is a prime example. Buying clothing just to keep up with trends leads to waste and pollution. By being mindful of the impact of trends, we can make choices that are not only good for us, but also for the planet. Final thoughts. Should you follow trends? Ultimately, the choice to follow trends or not is up to you. Trends can offer exciting ways to connect and express us, but they shouldn't control our lives. The key is to strike a balance. Follow trends that resonate with you, but don't feel pressure to change who you are to fit in. If we approach trends with an open mind, we can enjoy the ones that genuinely interest us without losing our sense of self. Trends can come and go, but staying true to us is timeless. So, after exploring why we follow trends and who benefits from them, what's the takeaway? Trends can be fun and help us express ourselves, but they shouldn't define who we are. At the end of the day, the most important thing is staying true to yourself. It's okay to embrace trends that resonate with you, but don't feel pressure to follow every single one just because it's popular. Remember, trends come and go, but your identity, your values, and your choices are what truly matter. So, the next time you're faced with a trend, ask yourself, is this something that aligns with who I am, or is it just something I feel I must do? Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you follow trends, or do you prefer to create your path? Let me know in the comments below.